Hi friends, today I am going to work on a challenge that is at the ScrapRoom on Facebook, and it's the March 2020 Freaky Fast Challenge. And let's see, I had to choose a 12 by 12 piece of pattern paper or cardstock for my base, so I'm going to use this craft colored one that's in my Tula and Norbert flavors of the month. Then I had to cut out an 11 by 7. Next, I had a 10 by 5.5, an 8.5 by 4, and an 8.5 by 1. Okay, so those are my pieces. And what you do is you cut them out and then you figure out how they'll work for your layout. The photos I'm going to use are these two right here. These photos are of my daughter and her boyfriend, and they made flourless chocolate cakes with, let's see, I know there was meringue in it, and there was an orange infused whipped cream with it. They love baking shows, so they asked me to do a flavor profile, and I said chocolate and orange, and that's what they came up with. Isn't that cute? So cute. All right, so I'm gonna get my thinking cap on for a moment and then come right back and take you along with me. All right, I fixed my camera angle a little bit. That was driving me crazy. I'm currently doing a lot of scrapbooking in the upstairs of my house, so things are just a little bit off kilter, but I'm finding my way. So I'm starting to audition a bunch of these cute little die cut pieces that I have in my little photo iris container and deciding what's going to work for this layout. Now, this isn't like a spring subject kind of a layout, but it's really cute. I mean, these little gnomes are hilarious. And since the subject matter that I am working on is not serious at all, it's people having fun in my kitchen, I thought this collection would be awesome for it. And I did want one of the top pieces that I used for this challenge to be the cute little gnomes, because I knew I was going to have the gnomes be, you know, my embellishments and all that kind of stuff. So what you see me doing right there is I am inking all of my edges to start. I wanted to have a little bit of differentiation, and I am using a Simon Hurley ink in the color Wolf, which is a really nice mid-tone gray. All right, all those pieces are inked, the ones I've chosen at least so far, and I'm going to start putting down my Freaky Fast Challenge pieces. And I can tell you, this month they were really easy to use, absolutely true to size. A lot of times I kind of ish them a little bit, but this time I was able to use them in a way that was kind of a pleasing, really blocky design. But, you know, I do a lot of things that are in a really blocky design, so that works just fine. I printed both of these photos using my Canon selfie, and I put the two photos on one printout and made sure that there was a little bit of a white frame around them. I love a white frame on a photo if I can, and I finally figured out how to make all of that work beautifully on the selfie. What else can I tell you real quick? Okay, this is also where I'm going back and re-auditioning the pieces, seeing what I think will work best. Now, my title will end up being Happy Bakers, and I'm going to have to run downstairs because I wanted to use a different font for the word bakers, and I just didn't think that word was sitting around in one of the kits that I picked up for this month. I went ahead and attached my photos as well as the embellishments that are to the bottom of my photo, including that cute little gnome on the mushroom and that circular piece with a turquoise aqua around it, as well as What's Up Nomi. These are the outfits I decided to go with. These, the craft colored ones are by Recollection. I got them in the clearance bin like a millennium ago for like 99 cents, and I picked up a couple sets, and it's one of those fonts I should have just picked up everything that they had because they're super usable. But I figured, you know, the craft on craft worked out. I was seeing if the word happy, if it would pick up any of the ink color, but it's like an almost, not quite, but almost shiny finish on it, and it didn't want the ink, so that's perfectly fine. Not a big deal. So I want to build out my little cluster at the top a little bit. So I'm deciding how I want to do that. Now I wanted to get I'll call them red, blue, yellow, which none of those colors are true red, blue, yellow. What, coral, aqua, butter, I don't know. I wanted to get all of those colors up there. I'm going to trim off the little tag part of the yellow sticker that I'm using, and just because it works best for this situation. Now, I do love a tag because I like to get a little baker's twine for some different texture in, but this time we're going to go in a slightly different direction. Not a big deal because I did want to use that red sticker as kind of like the banner header piece, if that makes sense to you. I hope it does. All right, what else did I... Oh, I don't know if I told you, the What's Up Nomi as well as that green little gnome on the mushroom, they are both popped up on Fun Foam, which gives me a nice little bit of dimension. You can't see it as well when I'm filming, but I promise it is popped up just a little bit, and I do like that look. I wanted to also bring a little bit more of this great aqua color, and I'm going to put that little word sentiment beneath What's Up Nomi. It's just really cute. The adhesive I'm using right there, or I guess the tape gun adhesive, I don't know. That's an ATG gun, and I actually just last night on Amazon ordered 2 different types of adhesive just to try them out. I ordered the kind, I'll show you in upcoming videos because they're going to be here in the next couple days. I ordered the kind that Chamel uses. It's this little blue, little itty bitty guy. It's kind of cool because it just comes like in a day from Amazon. And then I ordered, is it called Scrapbook Adhesives? I don't know. It's this red, smaller one. And I saw one of the ladies at ScrapRoom using it. And I'm like, okay, let me try it out. Why not? And I'm telling you, I picked it up for a song on Amazon. I was really surprised. So we will try it out and see what we think. And I will let you know as I'm using it. So I'm grabbing a couple of these pieces. I grabbed some aqua little dots from the Chamel collection that was in the kit, and now I'm auditioning bits from different collections that are also I'm trying to grab everything from the kit and work out from there in my stash. And that's kind of a nice challenge I like to do. I like to see what can be used. So for example, the little journaling spot that I am going to use right here, that was from one of the other flavors of the month collection, and I think it is awesome when we can cross-pollinate a little bit like that. I mean, I normally do not scrap by collection. I reserve that for the most part with my ScrapRoom kits or if I buy a collection pack, but I mix and mix it all the time, so I find that to be ever so fun. I think that red journaling spot that I just put on was from Fifth and Monaco. But the color is just slightly deeper, but it's fine. So you see that I have all of my embellishments in different photo boxes so that I can rifle through them. And I think right now I have 5 photo boxes. So it lets us know how many different die cuts / ephemera we got. I think that's awesome. Now, unfortunately, when I first get a kit, I have lots of trimming I have to do. I always trim my embellishment packages on the right side. So I know where to pull it from, but I can easily pull my embellies in and out without much muss or fuss. So, phew, I was talking kind of fast. So these are by Chamel. I liked that little birdie. I thought it worked perfectly fine to sit up on top of my journaling spot. So I'm going to put a puffy bit in 3 different places. Now, a lot of these Chamel puffy stickers are kind of specific. I mean, there's little red ants and that kind of thing. And I will get them onto a layout. I just need slightly better weather in our part of the country. I'm in the Midwest, it's considered, but I'm in the northern part of the Midwest. So we're getting a sunny day and we're between 40 and 50. And yeah, that's just not picnic and red ants kind of weather for me yet. Now there were little gold words on the sticker sheet half that I got from Fifth and Monaco. And I'm going to go ahead and add in a set of gold words in 3 different places on here, or a little sticker of gold words. And they are like high shine metallic gold, like almost like a mirrored shine, if you know what I mean. But I think they add a nice little punch to this layout. And yeah, it's like I said, I like getting myself a little mix on here. I'm just seeing where I might like that little gold word that says lucky. And it does work out for this layout. These 2 are pretty darn happy together, and they have a ball. So I'm looking at, I'm looking at the goodies from every collection because I want to make sure that I get good usage. These are the enamel dots that came in this little kit. And I do put my enamel dots and like anything I can fit, I put them by collection in those little Iris photo boxes. People ask about, how I organize, and I did have an unboxing video for the March 2020 kits. So if you really, really want to see, it's right there. Now these little metal pieces, they're white metal and they look like enamel dots. And I got them from hand-me-downs over a year ago from somebody, and I finally dispersed all of those hand-me-downs into my regular scrapbooking supplies, and I've been using them bit by bit, and I don't know, they're kind of awesome. I like that slightly different texture. Now what I'm doing right here is I'm making sure to get a little inking with the same color ink around the edges. I do keep these little inky tools in a brown tone as well as a gray or black tone, both on the little handle pieces, and if I didn't, I wouldn't use them. I mean, I see so many people that do a beautiful job inking in all different colors, which I kind of have, but I know if I want to get going on things 9 times out of 10, like 9.5 times out of 10, I want to use either a charcoal color or brown tone. So I know me well enough, and that's just the way I keep it set up. Now upstairs in my house right now, I only have the gray ink, so you'll probably see that a whole bunch. All right, here are a little bit more of close-ups. If you really want to see something, just go ahead and freeze your screen, and you will be able to do so. This is a pretty good representation of the colors in the photo as well. So that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching, friends. Bye-bye.